is where logic meets a bit of chaos. So what we're covering today is just local and global variables. So let me just start off by including my header files because everything is empty, right? So hash include standard input output dot hatch. That's just like the only header file I need right now. Say I need a few functions. Just say integer because we're very familiar with it. Obviously I'll need my main function, and since it's an integer type I need a return type of an integer, so return 0. And say just for the fun of it I'll declare an other one too, like integer, say some random function, and yeah. So you get the idea of how we like declare functions and stuff like that. But say in these two functions, I want to talk about local and global variables, right? So in general, if I declare a variable outside of all these functions, say integer variable 1 equals like 10, then this variable can be used by any of these functions. But if I declare this inside of one of these functions, like say inside my main function, then this becomes a local variable because now this variable can be used only in this function, my main function, and not in my function fun. So now that we get the idea of local and global variables, let me give you an example. Say my integer, or let's make it a double. And I'll make this pi because there are a few variables that are better off declared as global, right? 3.14. This globally known pi is 3.14, so yeah. And in my function I'd say print f percentage point to lf, and I'd call pi. And say in my main function also I can repeat the same thing, right? And let's print these two in a new line. Okay, this one's from fun. Okay, and say this one is going to be from main, so we get the idea from where each of them are coming. Okay, good. Let's run it and check it out because these two are pi, so this one's from main. Oh yeah, I did not call my fun function because if I want them to run, I'd have to call it inside my main function. Okay, build it and run it. So 3.14 from main and 3.14 from function, and I've used the same variable pi, which is a global variable 3.14. Good. So now since we understand what global variable is, since pi is my global variable, let's make something local. Say this, okay, let's just let that just be there. I'd like remove these, like instead of pi I'd say another integer as a local variable, like okay, I'm not that creative, so I'll just go with var1, and this is going to be another double as var1, which equals 10. And let's try calling this var1 in our main function. Okay, so instead of pi we'll call var1, and we notice it's going to give an error. Okay, yeah, this is technically not required because we're not using it right now. Let's run it. So you can see that it did give us an error as it shows over here. var1 undeclared. I hope you can read it. Like, yeah, basically this 11th line, red one. Error var1 undeclared, first use in this function. So it says to use the variable var1 first in our main function, right? And okay, we'll just go ahead and do it. Okay, say double var1 equals 10, and then we'll try it out, like if our function can get hold of what is var1, right? Build it again. Now you can see that function gives us an error because it says var1 undeclared, first use in this function. So you see that var1, wherever it is declared only for that block of code. Say var1 is our local variable in our main function, and if I move it to fun, then it'll be in that block of code. So you see that it's a local in the main function. Yeah, so that's all about local and global variables. Now if I put them in both of them, it acts in both of them as separate this one. So if I build and run them, it's going to work.